country tricks, hits, got a country clicks, ground things, some lovely hits, GPS.
This is DOUGIE M. coming to you from Ambition Films headquarters. Joking, we're in a fucking house because they ain't got the budget for a studio at the end of the year. Welcome to Beyond the Choice documentary, the third behind the scenes documentary of Ambition Films. This is for the third short film production, The Killing Choice. I hope you enjoy. This is behind the scenes.
Messed up with the security guy. It's all right.
What do you do? Yeah, what I do.
Oh, that's it.
Is it? What's it on the table? I've gone. Oh, yeah. I'll say it.
Right lads, are we all ready?
Yeah, man.
Right, let's get you entering. So you'll enter through that door there. Charlie, you lead. And just like you say, try to just go like, just stop there, whatever line is. You come in. We'll make sure you take like quite a big sip while he's talking to you. Take a big sip and then just plonk that on there and sit down.
Yes, sir.
Right, let's go. I'll show action.
Do you want me to like swing open the door?
Nah, because it will bang into things. Just sort of pull it open.
Do you want it already open?
No. You can open the door. Just don't like
Okay.
fully swing it back. Right. First take, Killing Choice, filming day, opening scenes. Here we go. We're about to get going. 3, 2, 1, action.
Oh mate, get a grip. Don't tell me to get a grip stick though, alright? If you would listen and not let him just run away. Oh, honestly. At least it's not. Straight in the booze, eh, skipper?
Fuck off to the edge off. Seriously, Jeans, what are we going to do?
I don't know. What do you think? He's been ghosting me all week. Both of them were supposed to respond yesterday and meet here today. See you, mate, right?
It was just very satisfying to watch it at the premiere and then obviously at home, rewatching it, just looking over the performance it did and just thinking back to all the times we did, had to do the read-throughs and just go to the, on location and doing them scenes and going all the way to Leicester, and it's just really fun to look back on, and it's just very satisfying to look back on, and I'm very proud of what I've done, what Taylor's done, what Doug's done, what Oscar, what Matthew's done. It's been great.
Let's get looking for him.
Cut. That was good for a first take. That was very good. A few script changes, a few moments where it slowed down a bit, but that's all good. Make sure when he gets his gun out, I like what you do as well, you sort of pull it out. I like you like tapping the bottle, like you get a bit stressed and whatnot. Just maybe like make your gulps a bit more. I don't overdo them, don't like just like sort of make them a bit more because I sort of put you in, but like you're trying to get rid of all this stress, but he just keeps trying to manipulate it. And as soon as you start talking about we need to get rid of them, the mood really needs to change. Like it changed a bit there, but it needs to become a lot more serious. You're a bit more shocked. When you say don't say it, you're anxious with it. Like you are very anxious about this whole conversation. Like you don't even want to be talking about killing someone, but he's brought it up now and that's that. So just remember to pull your gun when he pulls his gun. You need to get up and pull your gun and put it on the table, and you sort of stare down there. In fact, it didn't really. To be fair, it worked quite well considering you're the anxious one. He's yours and all that sort of stuff. So when you walk there and you're like, you can't be me, skipper, and you're trying to get his attention because he's sort of like, didn't want to fucking listen to this conversation. You got to be a bit more manipulative, like literally just be like, skipper. It can only be him. He's the only one. Just make sure like when you look at him when he's saying these things, look at him as if like sort of like disgust. It's a bit like, I can't believe he's saying this, but then at the same time you have to go along with it because he's manipulating you. You are slowly coming around to the idea that I'm the only one that's not here, and he's already cleared big case. So even though you're second guessing everything he's saying, you're looking at him with a bit of disgust, like, I can't believe he's suggesting this. But then at the same time, like, it does make sense. It does make sense. So you slowly come around. That's why at the end it's a big thing where you kind of like, agreed. So it needs to be a bit more, when you start agreed, it needs to be a bit more hesitant, but also like, agreed. Like, you have to do it now, you've realised. So maybe a mistake. I like how you walked around that. Try this take, do it, stay in the seat until it's all there, Skip. and then you put the gun down. So literally get up and do exactly what you did, pull it out, put it down, and then walk around to there and start like whispering and manipulating him. And then you try to take like a side to like, and just look at him. Like, because you put the gun down, it's like, yeah, he's coming around now. And then you're going to put your gun down and go. Literally, don't even like, after he said it's all there, as soon as he puts his gun down, he'll walk around to there, give him a second, he won't say anything. He'll say, it's all there, Skip. He'll be sat down, it's all there, Skip. Gets up, pulls his gun down, puts it down. You instantly know he's going to say. Charlie comes around, this chair or this chair, probably comes to this chair, Charlie.
Yeah.
In fact, he'll come to this chair and as you slow manipulate edge forward onto this one.
Yeah.
Come to this chair and he'll literally just do this saying, Charlie will just go. And he'll just be death staring at you and you won't even want to look at him. And you just don't even look at him until that point, until you put your gun down, don't even look at him. Take a swig of your drink, and then just like I said, just sort of throw the gun onto the thing, as if like you're getting rid of it, you're washing your hands with it. But you're also at the same time, you're agreeing, but you're slowly coming around to this side there. So you're in a bit of a juxtaposition. You don't want to do it, but you know it's making sense.
So far we've done the first scene, which is around a 7-minute kind of scene of me and Tay at the table and the sofa. Been quite productive. Yeah, and enjoyed it. It's been good fun. Obviously, been fun going through like the funny parts at the start of it, and then it gets quite intense near the end. And we've just been working on that build up, and then obviously up to the end. So it's been good fun so far.
Ask him when we know. Go to his mum's house. I mean, how long until we arrive more suspicion?
What about the arms dealer? He might have tipped us off to the police.
No. I made sure that he know the guns for a robbery. So no. Don't say it.
We have to find him.
You're acting like it couldn't be you. Or first you clear Kate and you say all this. Like, how do I know to trust the AG?
I am here, right? I came to meet you. Right? You saw D run off with the money. I want my half too. I want my half too, you know. Why would I be here if me and D were working together? Skipper. Just think about it for a moment, right? He was one with the connections. He didn't stand to earn the same as us. It's all there. He's the traitor.
I really enjoyed the first bit me and Taylor did, because that's how it builds, like, from being quite humorous at the start and then it gets quite intense. Because I really enjoyed kind of watching over that bit again.
Okay. 3.
Agreed. Let's get looking for him.
Down from the back and then pick them up.
I don't know even how the looks.
No, we're going to retake it anyway, let's set the light down. Yeah, that was good, lads. That was good again, Charlie. And then say, good face reaction, good eye movement. Like when he starts coming over to you, say you don't even want to look at him. That was good. That's how you got there. You don't even want to like pay attention to his face.
Bit with me and Charlie, just because it sort of introduces you to what's going on. A little bit of flashback to the actual robbery you see later on. Yeah, I think that'll be to watch.
I'll shout action then, I guess. Right, 3, 2, 1, action. Let's see if we can just talk.
Get that fuck back, you bastard.
Sorry. Three, 2, 1, action. Fellas, if we can just
Get that fuck back, you bastard.
Right, let's go again. Fellas, if we can
Get that fuck back, you bastard.
Nah, you did that deliberately, mate. That is
Yeah, bastard.
prolonged the word. Closer, Charlie, come a bit more in. Yeah, that'll do. Right, go a bit back then. Fucking hell.
Get out.
Right. 3, 2, 1, action. Fellas, if we can just...
Stay there.
Maybe not.
This is what happens when you snake us a bit of extra cash.
I graced the screens in this short film. You know, I thought it's about time that people see what real acting is. No, I'm joking. No, acting debut, fantastic. I hate it. I hated watching it back. I despised it. It was woeful. I don't like my performance. But I didn't like my performance as I was saying the lines. No, I'm joking. But no, I'm always going to want to improve, but every good actor does. So Tay and Charlie are the same, everyone else is the same. Do you know what I mean? It's not like an unheard of thing for someone to be self-critical. So I'm just self-critical on my performance. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed acting alongside Tay and Charlie. I enjoyed actually doing it because I've always wanted to do acting as well. This wasn't one of those situations where I went, oh my God, we've lost an actor. Let's just chuck the director in there. Let's chuck the writer in there. No. The plan was for me to always be in it and always be in a substantial role. It just felt good to get in there and actually do it. And I feel like there's moments where my comedic timing shines. There's some scenes where we could have done the dialogue a little bit better, but changes were made on the day or in the script. There's moments where, I just don't, you know what I mean? I'm not going to enjoy everything in it, but the actual experience of doing my acting debut on my own short film, like not many people get to say that. And when people do say that, it's because their short film is like a little student film that they've put together in 2 days and, you know, they're just going, I'll get in front of the camera. No. With me, I have to prepare the whole production. We've got a flipping massive promotional campaign for a low budget short film. So I debuted in my own short film. And there'll be more to come. I will be on your screens again, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, so Interrogation, Doug was just the director, so it's a different kind of relationship because obviously he's just directing, he's just making sure the shots are good, making sure what we're doing on screen is good and what we're doing with the characters and everything. But now in The Killing Choice, he's not just the director, but he's also, you know, a cast member. He's, you know, one of the main characters with me and Taylor. So it fluctuates really because he goes into like director mode, it's like, okay, want this, and we're kind of like, okay. But then when he goes into actor mode, it's like, that's where a lot of the fun comes from as well. So it's like, I think the fact that Doug can switch between both of them and you don't really see anything, like, it's not, as it doesn't interrupt the filming, it doesn't interrupt anything, it's just like, okay, now I'm going to start acting and we just kind of get into the characters, and it's, I think Doug's really good at that, and I think that made a lot of the filming really easy.
Don't do this. There's no going back from this.
Here's yours, Skipper. You both agreed. You both did this.
Where's the money, D?
I'm not saying where that one is. I'll best take. Right, come back in, shot Charlie, get back alongside him. Alright. 3, 2, 1, action.
Pleasure, obviously, you know, as a director, he knows what he wants, he's good at getting specific things out of people like me and Charlie, for instance. And on this one, obviously as a cast member, it was kind of cool to just do scenes with, a lot of it felt like just generic, normal conversations we have as a trio anyway, but that's what shines through in the film. I think that's what quite works, but like I said earlier, a lot of improv, a lot of freedom to do what we want, so that was quite funny in most ways, and yeah, always enjoyed those scenes.
Skip. Yeah, right, good lads, very good. Best take so far. Right, wide angle time. On there, and like sort of, you grab me there, and sort of throw me forward, and I'll do the rest. Oscar, you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, action. Let's see if we can just talk.
Get that fuck back here, bastard.
Maybe not.
This is what happens when you snake up to a bit of extra cash.
Jeans, what is this?
Where's the rest of the money, D?
You're asking me where the rest of the money is. Jeans.
We have just under half here, and you took the rest of the night of the robbery.
Must find it pretty easy to avoid the police. We go looking for the city, and where do we find you? In a local pub. Come get out a drink, could you?
Skipper, just look at what's happening right now. Think about what's
No,
happening.
just tell us
right
where the money is.
Stop dragging it out.
How about you to put down your guns first?
I bet you knew there was more security on the night, and the drugs weren't in the warehouse.
No, you're security guard about the other people on shift.
The security guard lied to me about being the only one on shift, and I was given bad information about the drugs being with the money. We was all there searching for it. Do you think I was doing it for a laugh?
I think you wanted enough chaos to split from the rest of us.
You're forgetting. You have half my cash as well. If you to just put down the guns, we can work this out together.
No.
Just talk, we'll listen.
Now we're done listening. If you don't tell us where the money is, Skipper's gonna pull the trigger.
Jeans, don't do this. There is no going back from this.
You caught him, Skip. It's yours. We both agreed.
Tell us what the money is, D.
I'm not saying what that money is.
No, do it, Skip.
I don't think you can.
Where's the money, dude?
Cool. Okay, that's a bit instinctive of you saying. Be close-ups now. Okay.
Take your coat off.
I like being in the mode of the character. I'll read my lines and just imagine I'm there. Obviously it'd be better if Oscar, but I need BTS. So, ready? 3, 2, 1, action.
Wait, are we doing? Are you saying?
Just go from raising glass.
Okay.
Just go from raising glass. 3, 2, 1, action.
Oh, stay
Get
there.
the fuck
stay
back,
there.
you bastard.
Alright, maybe not.
So what happens when you snake hustle with extra cash?
Jeans, what is this?
Where's the rest of the money, D?
Yeah.
Sorry. That was me.
Right, come on, we ain't got long.
Right.
3, 2,
Wait, what was that?
Yeah,
Okay,
go from the
yeah.
start, right, let's get it right this time. 3, 2, 1, action.
No, stay there.
Get the
Stay
fuck back,
there.
you bastard.
Alright, maybe not then.
This is what happens when you snake hustle with that extra cash.
Jeans, what is this?
Where's the rest of the money, D?
Yeah.
You have to do this. You need to do it.
Cooked. Say that one more time until I go. You have to do this, you need to do it. Everything you just said from that position. 3, 2, 1, action.
You have to do it. You caught him, Skip.
Where's the money, D?
He's yours. You have to do this. Now.
Cooked. Say mate, time for your question mate. Draw that fucking gun. Draw it so I know where I'll park back in Italy. There we go. Right, now we're cooking with diesel. Right, 3, 2, 1, action.
No, stay
Get
there.
the fuck back,
Stay
you
there.
bastard. The more things I do with Taylor, it's just the better because we work so well together and it's just, we've never had a problem with it. We've always just kind of just got on with what we wanted to do and just kind of come up with these ideas and say, oh, we'll do that, we'll do this, and then it just let it flow and stuff. So the gap between interrogation and killing choice, I didn't feel anything like bad happen between it. It was just kind of like, okay, we do this now. And we just kind of just cracked on with it. And just kind of like, okay, we've got this new script with these characters, we need to learn these lines, know what we're doing, and we kind of just cracked on with it. We didn't really let it affect us, that it was such a short gap and things. We kind of just got on with it, and our relationship when it comes to acting stuff is always improving, and it's just great to see really over the course of this year really.
Yeah, I'll shout into any of these links up. Right, Charlie, you ready? Yeah. So you wash your hands, dry them, and then get the phone out as if you're answering.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, action.
You okay?
It's done. Yeah. I just need to put her onto D's and get the other half, and then we can do it properly. Yeah. Oh, later on, could you give me just a train station, yeah? Yeah, cheers, man. Yeah, man, it's fine. Yeah, I'll call you back, okay?
I knew it. I thought, how can you clear K when eating either?
Right, listen, you don't know what's going on here.
Well, then tell me. No, in fact, I think I know. You three planned to put me out, but three's a crowd. So you and K snitched to D to look like a snitch. Then off him, you bastards.
Right, listen. You agreed that D was a snitch. But it's fine, right? Us three can work out. It'll be fine.
I trusted you. I killed someone for you, Jeans. You betrayed me, all of you.
Right, listen. We can make a new deal, okay? Right? Go to D's house, yeah? We get the other half, yeah? We split the 15k between us three. Or we can cut K out. We won't even know what's in it. Yeah? Right? That could be the new deal.
This is the new deal.
Fine! Good, because obviously when I read the script, I was like, this is like just really fun to do. When I was just reading it, I could just picture it in my head, and obviously there's a lot more room to improv and stuff and make it more natural. So it's been good fun to do that actually on set today. Obviously, I have to imagine it in my head for quite a while when reading the script. I enjoy it because obviously interrogation was a lot more intense, like throughout all of it, while this one we've got room to play about a little bit more. Obviously, it does get intense in the end, but it's a different kind of intense, obviously, because it's different situation, different circumstance. So it's been good fun to work in a different environment with him. I just enjoy the juxtaposition between him and Skipper that Tay plays, because obviously he's very hesitant, while Gene's is like right in there with like, yeah, we need to kill D, is what it is, like, and just enjoy, you know, bouncing off Tay with that.
I'll call you back, Kay. I knew it. I thought, how can you clear Kay when you even bring him here?
Working with Charlie is always a joyous experience. I love the guy. We've got a great scene chemistry, working chemistry. We've always got ideas between each other. We put forward to DULKO, just put forward to each other. The time between interrogation and killing choice didn't feel long at all. I know it wasn't, but yeah, the gap between the two short films, I mean, like you said, it was a week, so it just felt like just next to the next, and there was no really time to be like, oh, look what we did on this one. I can't wait for this one. It was just straight to the next, but I like that anyway. Just keeps you busy, keeps you going.
I enjoy working with them. I think just as their performances in general, very good, like what I wanted. At the end of the day, what I wanted. I wouldn't really like stop filming if I didn't get what we want. Obviously, I'm always going to want to improve like certain shots or get an actor to say a line a different way, or those things when I'm watching it back or editing it. Time is of the essence. So there's a few scenes where I'm like, I really wish I spent longer like explaining stuff to Tay or to Charlie. But Tay as Skipper is something different for him. It's a mix between comedy and drama. He does the drama very well. I need to see what his comedy timing was like. But at the end of the day, a good percentage of acting is you're only as good as your script, which most people say. Obviously, if you're a really shit actor, you could be reading the best dialogue ever and still be woeful. So it's good that they have a smashing script and have smashing actors. So yeah, and then Charlie Walker, I believe it's his best performance is done for me, and that I've seen him acting before. Obviously, he's only done 2 short films, both of them for me, but I believe it was his best one. He knew coming into this one, I said to him, like, it's going to be a laugh, it's going to be funny, but you do have like quite a dark role as well. Like, you're a very manipulative character, you're a killer, like you are essentially a killer, you know, you manipulate people to do your own dirty work. So playing Genes for him, I think, was a challenge that he wanted, because it's like you have to find a balance. He has some comedy lines, but he also is very serious throughout the whole short film. So they both had to balance the different tones of characters as well as genre, which I think they both did extremely well. So yeah, well done to them, and more to come in the future. Yeah, that wood one up there, and we're gonna come rushing down here. We're gonna come through here. Oscar will follow behind us. Boston's gonna come out the door and be like, fellas, and we might just, you gotta shout loads of shit at him and just be like, put your hands up.
You're your bastard.
Not that again. He'll panic it. Well, I'll
Can I swear?
You can do.
Yeah. So if
Yeah.
I think like PG.
We're gonna grab him, drag him over to this pillar here. I'll grab him, you two just sort of like follow here, right, throw him down to the ground there, and instantly you both need to just start shouting, where's the drugs, where's the money, where's the drugs, where's the money, stuff like that. He'll just shout that, be like, I don't know. That's what you gotta do. No, just be like, I don't know, hands raised, you're absolutely panicking on the ground, shitting yourself. We'll stood there, it'll be me here, Charlie, Tay there, and Charlie there, and then I'll walk around and I'll go, I was told that money and the drugs was behind the green screen. I will say to you, go check behind the green screen. You're going to rush over, Charlie. We're going to do it in cuts, so don't worry. You're going to run this way, Charlie, you're going to come this way. Today we've had the second Killing Choice short film, day 2 of 3. Or potentially 2 of 2, it depends, something might get cut. But yeah, we've had the second short film, it's the whole robbery sequence, and considering I'm very big on sticking to every single thing that's in the script, this one was completely, still following certain things from the script, but basically improvised the whole way through. I obviously knew the ideas and the dialogue that I wanted said, so I blocked it with the actors before, rehearsed it a little bit, but yeah, in terms of for the actors especially, it was completely improvised and like off the top, because obviously I have to plan in my head, but they don't have the script, because the script changed so many times and it changed so close to filming at the studio a couple of weeks ago and then filming it now. So it just completely shifted, and I just thought the main story is going to stay the same, but certain things, certain parts of the humour are going to be different, and that's what's happened today. Is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's not here. You're going to shout from here, Charlie. Oh, D, it's not here. Something along those lines. I can't see the money and the drugs. I'm going to shout back, no, it's definitely there. You're going to be like, I can't see it.
You're waffling, mate, you're waffling.
Yeah, you be like that, something like that. I'm going to just be like, fuck it, skipper, stay here with him. And then I'm going to move out of the way. You're going to stand right over Tom's head with you on, like it is in the script. You're going to be a bit panicky. All right, you're absolutely shitting it. What the fuck is going on? They don't know where the money and the drugs are. I'm going to walk over. You don't know where. You can't get the criminals these days. Come round the corner. Look, shit, it's not there. Fuck. We're both going to walk back. I'm going to take the balaclava off. You're going to be like, it's a lot of information, so don't worry, we're going to go over it multiple times. You're going to go, the scene after, there's going to be a whole bit of dialogue where you're questioning, how is he how can you trust this guy? He doesn't know where the money or the drugs is. He's going to be like defending his case. And I'll tell you the dialogue once we've got this first bit done. The whole you going to look for the money, it's not there. Me coming over, fuck, it's not there. We go back to him, ID him, and it's going to cut. And then I'll talk you through the next bit. But just to run you through it one more time, we're going to enter through the top bit there. He's going to come out. You need to just shout, rage guns, absolutely shout the shit out of him. I'll just run over and grab him, drag him over to that pillar, throw him down. Oscar, you're going to be stood behind us all there, like on that side, and we're just from afar, just get a wide angle, and we're going to be stood. You don't need to come in close, you don't need to zoom in, just hold the camera like there and get it at a wide angle. Going to be stood over. We'll do a rehearsal before we go for the full thing. Going to be stood over him. Oh yeah, where's the money and the drugs? Where's the money and the drugs? I don't know. What the fuck do you mean you don't know? I was told it was behind the green screen in the set. Jeans, go check it. You're going to go over, check it quickly, panicking. Oh, there's no shout over, there's no money here, D. I can't see any.
So me and Tom are still there, yeah?
Me and you were still there at this point. I can't see, there's no nah, it's definitely behind the green screen.
Like shouting over.
Yeah. Nah, there's nothing. You can't get the criminals these days. I'm going to run round, where's the fuck, I'm going to look, and then me and you are just going to have a moment like, oh yeah, shit, it's not here. We're going to go back round to Tom, it's going to be on the floor. I'm going to quickly get down to him, gun to her, show me your ID. Right, it's dangerous, eh? I'll have my balaclava at this point. And before we caught, you two will take your balaclavas off. So as soon as you snatched the ID off me and said, no, we'll deal with him after D, you can both take your balaclavas off and then we'll cut. And Oscar, this is where you need to be stood the whole way through. We'll rehearse it. We'll do a rehearsal. So Oscar, you're gonna. This is your movement, Oscar.
Can we do the interview there? The room's there.
You're gonna go like this. You're gonna come round. We're all gonna go. Charlie, Charlie will take that one. You walk out. We're moving quite fast paced. You'll follow us around, stay out of the shot. And eventually, Oscar, when we're all sort of there, you're gonna be stood here and just film it from a wide angle here.
Alright.
Charlie, Charlie, and then eventually say, when I move round, I'll just be like, right, you stand with him, and you're just going to stand over him. Say, so it'll go from me standing over him, you running off, me running off. Right. Say you'll be stood over him. By the end of it, I'll be stood back here again, and you two will be there, glancing each other out. What the fuck's going on? Take your ideas off. Right, we're ready to run through it once.
Yeah.
Right, let's go.
It was great, honestly. I loved it because obviously we're running about more energetic. Obviously a lot more things going on. No like sitting down or anything. Very active. We're very sweaty from it, but it's a lot of good fun.
It's a lot more moving parts. We're moving about more. It's a lot more like aggressive and like over the top and stuff, which is loads of fun. And we've got like one more thing to shoot, I think, which will be even more fun. But yeah, lots of fun.
Just from what we said from the top of our head, from what we know of the story, from the blocking, kind of just saying what comes to us in character, and I think that made it very unique, and I think it really helped us develop as actors as well and get us to know the characters better. It's definitely it's difficult at times. Sometimes you kind of struggle to know what the character was saying at that moment, but sometimes you kind of got to let go and got to think, you're in the moment. What would the character be thinking? And I think that it adds an extra layer as an actor and how to develop the character more. Honestly, like Doug, he knows what he wants immediately, he knows how to problem solve if we've got an issue, and he's very relaxed as well. He's free for open ideas if we want to do something, or he just thinks we should do something better, and he's always very clear and distinct of what he wants, and we get the job done.
Right, 3, 2, 1, go. The camera. The Killing Choice is above the other short films in terms of quality because my directing is much better. With LSS, when I wrote the script, I had it in my head like so much shot versatility. You know, we're gonna get that close up to like. This sounds weird, but we're gonna get close up to the lips of the characters as like the trembling. We're gonna have a shot where like the camera shake. And for some reason, it's not as simple as I forgot, but I forgot. No. But for some reason on the day, I just didn't. You know, I didn't get the shot versatility I wanted. That was obviously a year ago. Then we did Interrogation, which was all in one room, which was always the aim, a one studio thing, get studio time. First time hiring a studio, let's get in there. And I just didn't, you don't have the same opportunities to do things in a studio, especially one that was small that we were in, and the equipment that we have to do all the things I want to do, like a constant track, a constant pan. But I still thought we got shot versatility in there. I did a few things with some special effects and Interrogation, messed around with the lighting, not as much as I wanted to. And then when we come to The Killing Choice, you have so much shot versatility. It's unfucking believable. It's gourmet is what it is. I mean, the lighting, the colour grading, the vibrance is turned up. It makes the the frames look a lot more like they're vivid, they're stay in your head, they don't look dry, people don't look as pale. Like, we don't have the budget to hire a bunch of makeup artists, we don't have the, for Interrogation and LSS it works anyway, because you know, they're wounded or like he's a sicko so he can be pale. But with Killing Choice, you want this to, it was more of like a casual sort of storyline, more of a like, here we go, there's twists and turns, it's intense, it's you know, it's been described as anxiety inducing, but you go in there like, and it's warmer, it's just warmer. And my directing was just better. I thought Charlie Walker, who played Jeans, gave his best performance for me so far. Tay did well with like the comedy and stuff, but he had like more of the emotional dialogue in this one. Like, I knew when I was writing it that, because originally the scene that you'll see where my character D, where he dies, that was originally a different character, and that was like even more emotional in the script. And it's not because Tay didn't perform it emotional enough or I didn't direct him enough on that. What we got was as emotional as it was going to get with the amount of changes we made. So there was a lot of changes throughout the production. There was a lot of changes, but with each change we all just rolled with it, just said, look, this is how it's going to be. Obviously at the end of the day it's my responsibility to make sure it runs smoothly no matter what changes, so there's always backup plans. It's just the best one because there's so many levels to improve in the colour grading, the way that we use lights. If you watch, there's a theme of golden lighting throughout the whole thing. The performances, I got to make my debut, so that's the main reason why it's the best. And there's just a bunch of reasons. I think the script's strong, but the directing's, you know, at its best from me, and the performances. And we had other cameramen work on it. Go on, don't worry about the sound because it's all going to be music anyway. Well, we'll do one more, Oscar, and just you can stand a bit closer, so turn it on, turn the light on. Just stand there, just try to make sure it's the light just goes rock on there. And then you have to adjust it, keep it on light as well. What you want to see, when I pull the door, is actually my head, and that is it. Then you can like do the light. Just full body, equal space on both sides, do Atlantic, then do a portrait, and do the same process. Cool, let's go. Is that good? They look good? Yeah. You want any more? Do you want any more? Me, no. Cool, right, let's go. Get that light down, let's try to get back to you. And I'll bang this because I'm going to film as an exit.
Half we got.
place. So I'll show you the batch in a minute. You see that billboard, November 25th till December 1st. This is where the shoot happened. Big things coming. Show me that so I can see what the lighting looks like. Get the billboard ones. That's basically, it's dark anyway, so you're going to see more of a shadow. Right, come to the centre, and it needs to be in the centre, and there needs to be like loads of space here. You've got to imagine that quote is going to be there. Then I'm doing landscape and do it from the centre. Get it right first, and then put it into like, there's no water, landscape, not borders. Yeah, get the focus, yeah. Just loads of space. Get one more full body and maybe take this back a little bit. And just sort of, again, just standard poses. I'm going to give it a second to run that one off. You're going to go dodgy, and I'm just going to have a little bit of like, now you've made your notes how I'd line it, and it's going to be a little bit cut, and then I'm going to edit in the sound of the vamp on up, and the scene will literally end. So you'll have a little bit cut, the scene will end with you, all of us walking off past the shop as we get them back. So it's literally just before Big K arrives to pick us up and take us away. But we'll go over it again, and I'll be able to like, we'll be a bit more detailed with it. But that's just so you already know that we get this into photo. Keep that pose, Charlie. Jude puts text there. Jude. Same pose again, Charlie, straight down the lens.
One in the car park just because it was so like improvised and it was just nothing to stick to, and it was just, you could just be free in that way, and it was just loads just to riff off stuff. Bits didn't work, bits worked quite well. So that was my favourite part to shoot.
Live in it a little bit, be a bit like, where the fuck is it? But don't say it yet. Wait a little bit. Have your hands out, make sure they're fully out, and just sort of shake your head and be like, where the hell is it? We're still waiting, and then come over to me. And then you'll get, and you don't need to say anything in between that unless we like improvise back and forth. Right. But that's the main line you need to say it. And then you know what, we'll cut it, like Matt said, just so if there's anything we need to tweak from your entry, we can tweak it. And if anything that's needed, me and Charlie need to tweak, we can tweak it. But has everyone got that? Yeah, good. Choices everyone. So thank you all for attending. This short film is written, directed, produced, edited and starring myself. Yes. Also it stars Taylor Lacey and Charlie Walker, who are somewhere in the crowd. There we go, waving. So I'm going to welcome them down at the end and they can bow and get their glory as well. But for now, I haven't seen it on the big screen yet either, so this is the first time for me, so I hope you all enjoy. Comedy and crime, the killing choice. Yeah, let's start the short. Who's ready to see it? No. Come on, guys. Who's ready to see it? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you at the end. You can start the film! Written and directed, there's only one. You know, you've got D for desirable. Right. I mean, that is not hard to explain. That ain't hard, is it? So, I mean, fellas, look at me. They call me D for dangerous. You know, honestly, lads, I let most people off on mercy. But if you catch me on the wrong day, you're not leaving the room alive. Right. These hands, whoa. We've got Delight. I have never had a woman's mother complain about me or say she doesn't like me. In fact, I think my girlfriend's mum's like me more than I like the girlfriend. It's true. I definitely like the mother's mother than I like my girlfriend. So, impressive is my middle name after dangerous, delightful, desirable. It's got many meanings. I'm also a dickhead.
That's actually a good one.
We're going there. We're going there. You want to disrespect?
That was a good one, but I was thinking more dodgy. Dodgy, yeah, that's good one. Dingy or dingy. That is very good, that's very good. Dingy and dodgy.
What's now? Dingy. Quality banter. Dodgy. Dingy. Coming from you. Coming from you. They got really... Honestly, like... If we're going to do that, if we're going to start disrespecting the man that put this together, it's my tip box.
He's getting angry.
I like the security guard back to both. Well, we need to make it look like it wasn't an inside job. It's a coffee. What did we all think of that one? Brilliant. Yeah, brilliant. Well, it wasn't just me, as you saw at the end there, in the space of just over 12 months, 3 short films, all independent, 3 behind-the-scenes documentaries, and 3 premiere night events. It wasn't just me. There I am, look, they're best in the photo. But it wasn't just me involved. Taylor Lacey, if you'd like to come down, he was been in all 3 short films, a whole year of production, so a round of applause to him. Yeah, basically a whole year, yeah. Well done, but no we weren't. As we can see, Dougie Wheat's name is on there the most, but no, he was the star of the show, 3 short films, been there since the beginning, so well done to you. A lot of time, a lot of effort over, well, I say a year, it's a year since the first one premiered and released, but it's actually 2 years of whole like rehearsals, read-throughs, production. Obviously this one, there was a lot less time to get it done, but I believe it's the best one. Also in the last 2 short films, so the whole of this year, it was given a whole year of, you know, travel, rehearsals, again, read-throughs. Charlie Walker, so if everyone would like to give him a round of applause. Well done. So yeah, these 2 have been in the last 2, or 3, the last 2. And yeah, as you can see at the end, Ambition Films now has a billboard. You 2 are on it, more than the photos there. There was only 4 photos there, there's 8 photos. It'll be on Humberston Road, Madras Road Junction. So, you know, if you do go, as my fans, loyal supporters, if you do go, get a photo, make sure you tag me in it on social media and send it to me, rightfully so. And I can get that promoted for you. But yeah, Ambition Films, this is only the beginning. Hope you've all enjoyed. Thank you for attending. The Beyond the Choice documentary will come out on the YouTube channel on right after Christmas, and this short film will be out for rewatch because I know you're all dying to rewatch it on December 3rd. So I hope you enjoyed, and that's all for today. Thank you. If you want to get an autograph at the end, I charge £5 for that as well. There you go. Well, you can go now because I've only got the room for an extra 10 minutes, and I can't have loiterers. So please, go on, let's get a move on.
Yeah, well done, Douglas.
Yeah, you know I'm doing this. The billboard was booked and confirmed in May, the end of May 2023. Obviously it didn't go up until November. It went up for 7 days, digital screen, 8 photos. I wanted digital from the get-go. Paper can kind of sometimes not be good quality, and also with most companies, and the company that I had the billboard with, they won't do a paper billboard as in like an actual poster, physical copy of it, canvas. They won't do that for less than 2 weeks. So you have to have it for 2 weeks or more, which means more cost, more money to book it. But they will do a digital billboard for a week in rotation with other brands. So we had Tesco and Greggs in rotation with us. So Greggs, we all decided at the billboard underneath it that they were the ops, because every time we tried to get a photo, Greggs would pop up on the screen. But the billboard is just like, part of it is bragging rights, because it's like, I don't like bringing age into it, so I rarely ever do. I've done it like once, which was like the billboard. But part of it is bragging rights, because it's like no one else can say their third low budget short film. Like all these big directors can't say their third low budget short film. They had an 8 photo billboard. Yes, it's one canvas, but it's digital, whatever. It's in rotation. And also, but I would never actually do something as big as that and as costly as that just based on bragging rights. There has to be a reason for it. Exposure is the main reason. It was near a main road heading into the city centre of Leicester, above a mechanics near a petrol station. So there's plenty of people that see it. And it was one of those things where it's just like, I knew that I wanted to up the promotional campaign. There's only so much you can do with social media. Local newspapers, not to name any, don't always want to know. Certain people that, you know, will want to support, but don't want to support. So with this, I thought, look, small business, independent, sole trading film producer, I'm going to take a billboard. There's nothing saying you can't. Most people, which is the same throughout the whole industry, just don't ask. If you don't ask, you don't get, so don't be afraid to ask. So I just emailed the billboard company, and they had like a 20 email Discord where we were just like talking about what do it, like how to do it, what I get, what the worth is of it, and it was very worth it. You know, views increased when the billboard went up. A lot of people that obviously know me and don't know me obviously thought it was sick. And yeah, we got 8 photos, which are some of the best posters I've designed. Basic but simple but good. Go up on a screen. It glows in the dark. Like that's the other privilege of having a digital one. It literally glows in the dark. It doesn't dim, so you can literally see it as you're driving. You know, it's just part of it is bragging rights, and the other part is it increases exposure for the business, and it's something to go on my CV. The actors can use it. And at the end of the day, it's another bit of Ambition Films just expanding into more mainstream promotional campaigns. So there's more to come, definitely. Why I've come to this car park, man, it's so
why are we here?
I don't know why. Oh, the future of film and TV. Just what I do. It is just what I do. The future, that's me. You need a video doing, photo doing. Ambition Films are quite fuck off, Greggs. Right, we're the op.
That was ridiculous, because I mean, I've been taught. Doug was on the lead up to it. I was telling us about it. I was like, "Oh, that sounds pretty cool." But then it was only really that I was shown pictures of where the billboard is, how big it is, and then the art that was going on it. I was like, "Right, that's pretty weird." And then the pictures came out. I was like, it was a weird thing, because I was just like, I didn't really know what to think about it. I was like, unfortunately, I couldn't go down to go see it. I really wanted to Leicester, but I mean, I don't know, just to see our work. The cover art for our work on there was just weird, like me, Charlie and Doug all just on a billboard that hundreds of people pass every day for like 7 days. It was a weird thing, and you don't really get that opportunity, especially with an independent sort of low budget business, you know what I mean?
But obviously it's not every day you get put on a billboard, so it's it's really good, because you know most even professional productions don't get a billboard, and this is it's very rare for someone, especially from Grimsby, to get like a billboard in a big city like Leicester. It's like, I think it's probably surprised a lot of people, because it surprised us. You know, it's from Grimsby, and it's like in a big city like Leicester. I think that's just such a big achievement. It's not like some professional productions that you can get on a billboard. So I think it's a really good early step for Ambition Films, and just the fact that I'm on the billboard is just crazy. It's great.
Seeing that. And then we've got Greggs. Fucking Greggs, mate. In my face on there at least 7 times. There's only 6 times. There's only one photo that's not me on it, and that's how we do. we've come here, right? This is a mechanics. And just pan round, show them the brand. Show them the brand.
Big up,
Here in Motors. Karan Motors. Right. Karan Motors. Come in, aye mate, that's me on that billboard. We're good to. Yeah, calm. This is no lie either. Yeah, go on, go take some photos. 3 of them, all 3 workers just stood there. They're laughing. They're just like, yeah, well done, mate, well done. Fans, mate. I've got fans all over the globe. Look at me. Look at me. We were just saying, right? You're never going to get a guy from Halford to come down to take a photo in front of his billboard. And you're never going to get what I've done, which is an 18-year-old coming down to take a photo in front of his billboard. Now, I'm not one to bring age up, okay? I'm not one to bring age up, but 18, 3 premieres at cinemas, 3 premiere night events, 3 behind-the-scenes documentaries, 3 short films in just over a year, all independent, and now an 8-photo billboard. Chat to me when you do what I do. Chat to me when you've done what I've done.
Constantly improved, all of us, from Last Soldier Standing with Ollie Parker, gotta mention his name, to Killing Choice this year. And yeah, there has been such an evolution just with Doug, with Ambition Films, business-wise, and us as actors-wise, seeing what we can try out more, do differently. And obviously we were lucky I've had 3 different characters to try those out at, and they're completely different, and I think very grateful for that. And yeah, I think always continuing to build on, always continuing to see what worked in the past ones. Like I watch Last Soldier Standing back now, I didn't like I did that bit in it, but that's just me being really overcritical. I don't need to do that, but I will do that. And the same with Interrogation, and probably in a couple months the same with The Killing Choice, but that's just how it is, and I'll move on forward and do other projects. Mad, but great, because it was never something I expected to be in such early on, from the scale that we were doing it at a lower level, you know what I mean, because it's independent, but the scale we were doing at was very how I feel like it should be done at that level. Just to get it in people's faces, promotional, doing it, premiering it at places, to get it people seen, spending so much time preparing for filming days and preparing scripts and characters and stuff like that. So to do it over however long it was, for that long, I feel like was a very grateful experience on my part to just be involved and have that experience over that time. And now people get to see it all, which is up to your own interpretation, but yeah.
I mean, just working on screen in general, because Interrogation was the first actual short film I've done, and then obviously Killing Choice is the second. So I think just over the course of both of them, I've just learned, you know, just what it's like and what it takes to act on screen, because I've only ever done on stage performances, so it's very different realm. It's a very different kind of style you've got to do, because it's, you know, it's about subtlety and about, you know, what you're doing with your face and what you know, big movements is very, very big on screen, so you got to kind of make it smaller. And there's things like that I've learned, and just what it's like to be on a production, especially short film productions that are low budget and things. You know, you have to make a lot of sacrifices. You've got to go way out your way to film at this location. You've got to go here and here. And I'm willing to make that sacrifice because that's what I want to do. And I feel like it's been very good for me as an actor, because I feel like if I didn't do these 2 short films this year, I feel like I'll be less of an actor as I am now, because I want to have this great experience with Ambition Films and Doug, so I'm very thankful for that. Everything's been in the right place and everything's been done on time, and I think that's a big achievement, and I congratulate Doug for that, and Taylor, and just kind of working with them both, it's been great, and it's made it very easy.
Unforgettable, obviously.
Fulfilling.
What's next? Improvements. That's always. That's all going in the meeting. Look at that, look at